Bastion Market Daily Live Forex Market Outlook by Trader Plato. Introduction. The purpose of the market outlook is for us all to have an elite mastery of the forex market to an advanced level. The forex market is a decentralized market that runs 24/7 from Mondays to Fridays. It has a market capitalization of approximately $8 trillion daily. Dominant and non-dominant market participants. At the top and in the middle of the hierarchy, we have the dominant market participants. That is the central banks and the large financial institutions. At the bottom, we have the non-dominant market participants. Those are the retail traders. In a nutshell, the dominant market participants make up of 95% of the market participants, while the remaining 5% are the non-dominant market participants. Those are the retail traders. This is according to research and data from the Bank of International Settlement, the Bank for Central Banks. Market mechanics. Market mechanics is a unique hybrid trading strategy that utilizes technical and fundamental constants to generate accurate trading signals. Power of 3, AMD chronological order. On Fridays, we have the accumulation phase. On Mondays, we have the manipulation phase. On Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, we have the distribution phase. Therefore, we do not trade on Fridays and Mondays, as these are the accumulation and manipulation phase of the market. Power of 3, AMD chronological order. The Asian session is the accumulation phase, the London session is the manipulation phase, and the New York session is the distribution phase. So we do not trade the Asian session, as this is the accumulation phase, but we are allowed to trade the London session since it sometimes overlaps with the New York session. Power of 3, candlestick pattern order. Unique candlestick reveal mass psychology that symbolizes the power of 3, the accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Below are the images of the candlestick showcasing the mass psychology and movement of the market. We have the bullish and the bearish candlestick patterns. Liquidity and trap zones. All the market concerns about is liquidity and nothing else. Liquidity is basically points in the chart where majority of orders are pending to be filled. Thus, liquidity is the energy of the market. Without liquidity, the market will not move. These zones are as follows: yearly high and low, monthly high and low, weekly high and low, daily high and low, swing high and low. Come to the chart. So as we know, in the daily mechanics, we look out for zones that give the best opportunities to buy and sell. In life, mistakes are made, but in the market, just a single mistake could be costly to an account and could make one lose billions of dollars, millions of dollars, or as much as you have in your account. So right here on USD JPY, we can see this support here is broken. I've seen it in inside that it is a weak support, and we have a sell side liquidity for a buy. If that is to happen, the low of the day has to be raided to induce more sellers, and price has to break up to break the high of the day for the US dollar to strengthen against the Japanese yen. On USD CHF, we can see right here our price is trying to tank down, and we make no conclusion on this pair. On AUD JPY, let's see right here, we make no conclusion on this pair as well. On Euro USD, here we will expect a buy side liquidity for a sell, and if that is to happen, the high of the day has to be raided, the low of the day has to be broken, and it has to be a bearish candle also breaking the low of yesterday. Then we can conclude that the euro would ride further down. However, fundamentally, today is a no trade day. Today is a Friday, and today is the market makers accumulation. On AUD USD, we can expect a buy side liquidity for a sell, which means that the high of the day has to be raided to induce more buyers, and price has to break the structure, break the low of the day, break the low of yesterday. Then we can conclude that the Aussie will weaken against the dollar. On GBP USD, we can see a buy side liquidity in inside, and the high of the day is raided. However, if this is to be a manipulation, then this has to close as a bearish candle break the structure, break the law of the day with either one or two candles, so we can conclude that the Great Britain pound will weaken against the US dollar. On NZD USD, we can see a similar pattern to GBP USD. However, for that to be clear, we need this high of the day to be rated to induce more buyers. Price has to break the structure, break down with either one or two candles, then we can conclude that the New Zealand dollar will weaken against the US dollar. On USD card, we can see a sell side liquidity for a buy, and if that is to happen, the law of the day has to be rated to induce more sellers. Price has to go against them in a bullish candle, one or two breaking the structure, breaking the high of the day, and riding further up, then we can conclude a strength on the US dollar. Euro JPY, do this analysis on your own. Go do the analysis on your own. If you have been following us for a while, you should be able to do an analysis on your own. On GJ, we expect this support to be broken, as this support is this is not a strong support, so we expect this support to be broken. On silver, do this analysis on your own, do this on your own, do this on your own. Plan your trade your plan, and most importantly, manage your risk and emotions. For those who are new, let us take less than a minute to explain candlestick patterns. As you can see, price here rallying up, making series of higher highs and lower highs, higher highs and lower highs, and a cluster of green candles. These green candles signify buying pressure, and as you can see, a cluster of white candles here with price rallying down, they signify selling pressure. While this candle right here, let us mark it in a red box, that is neither green nor white, it signifies indecision in the market. So those are the rules to interpret what the market says. Plan your trade your plan, and most importantly, manage your risk and emotions.